Welcome to the Null Zone, ladies and gents. All I can say about this patch is it's magnificent! You might even call it revolutionary, and dad jokes intended. I don't fault you if you unfollow and unsubscribe. So I will cover the 1027 patch once it's detailed in the notes published tomorrow during maintenance, so keep an eye out for that. And as you saw, this patch is epic, so let's dive right in and get started as there's a lot to cover. For your viewing consideration, while we discuss the dev notes number 3, I just have some battle challenges in the background. Number 22 through 30 on my free-to-play Iron Man is about 550k, and we're hoarding everything for Magic at this point, so enjoy. So here we go. This is directly from the dev notes number 3. We are grateful to all of our agents for taking their valuable time to share their opinions. We are doing our best to thoroughly review every single one and reflect it in the game as much as possible. Hero balance adjustments and fixes requested were addressed in the last maintenance. Hero balance will be an ongoing initiative. We will continue to monitor this area and strive to improve it. Alright, so this is showing Netmarble's commitment to not only balance heroes, but genuinely review the community member suggestions and implementing them. They are very receptive and engaging in feedback. So I had several notes on how to fix the DZ point system, and lo and behold, the current DZ point system is pretty much a one-to-one of my suggestions, and this is before I was in the CCC. So I promise you, they listen. They have a ton going on right now. This is the first Marvel game of this kind, so we owe them a little slack. Now, every week or every other week, depending on how much feedback I get, I make a video called The Weekly BS, or Bugs and Suggestions. I take the information and the feedback that I review in that video, and I send it directly to Netmarble. So to help out not only MFR, but the community, join my Discord, the link is below, and help contribute to a better MFR. Give me your suggestions, your concerns, bug reports. I take it all in, put it in the segment, gets sent right over to Netmarble. So the first dev note. Number 1, Companion System. A support system called Companions, which features characters to take the role of supporting or enhancing your playable hero. These companions also have an active skill that allows assisting in combat. A maximum of 4 companions forming a team is able to help your hero. Well, that right there alone is a lot to unpack. So, I'm taking this as a similar system to Final Fantasy's summon system. I'm thinking you'll have a pool of companions you can choose from on your hero, and you pick your best 4 as a quote-unquote loadout. They mentioned supporting or enhancing, so I'm thinking they will be stat sticks in some way, shape, or form. However, they also mentioned companions will have an active skill that allows assisting in combat. That's huge. Imagine summoning Drax into the combat field to force your opponent in DD to attack them for 5 seconds. Maybe Icarus has some sort of active laser eye ability similar to Mamu's. Say bye to all 3 of your dodges. So this system is going to add new depth to the game in every mode, and I for one are super hyped about this. So how do we get them? Agents can acquire the companions through the new Epic Invasion, Alliance rank rewards, and the Convergent box. This gives us a reason to grind and push in the invasion mode. Hopefully they make it a little more dynamic, active, and challenging in the future, but I'm okay with this. Alliance ranked rewards makes being in and doing this in your alliance matter. And I'm 100% for this. Lastly, the Convergent box. I don't really like the box, but I get why they're doing it. Most people feel like me and ignore it. This will make me want to save my 4 and 5 star badges and not instantly dust them. So I'd say it's a neutral addition. Also, they do not mention it in game. However, I can guarantee they put in a draw system, like everything else in the game, for these companions. Icarus, Athena, Circe, and Gilgamesh will join as the first 4 confirmed companions. So 4 related characters? I smell set bonuses for using all 4. We'll see on 11.3. And I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Yes, unsubscribe, unfollow. I get it. I love you too, guys. Moving on to Epic Invasion, the Eternals. You will be joining forces with Icarus, Athena, Circe, and Gilgamesh to finish their eternal battle against the Deviants. So nothing radically different here. It'll be invasion, but themed and skinned for the Eternals. Hopefully we get some new enemies, encounter mechanics, and difficulty. As long as the free-to-play can unlock the highest reward by putting in the time and effort, I'm fine with this. Here it is, probably the most hotly requested suggestion, Alliance Omega War Beta. Many of our agents expressed the need to add some new content that they can enjoy with their Alliance members. Thus, we are planning to add an all-new Omega War mode where Alliances can battle against each other in order to provide more Alliance-based gameplay. So, some folks will consider this a bigger feature than the companion system, and for player longevity, I agree. This gives Alliances a clear goal and focus, as well as being able to measure up against other Alliances and flex their skill and wallet to some degree. Not hating on pay-to-play players, my Hydra 7 account's free to play, so let's keep reading. Either the Alliance leader or the deputies can register for participation in the war, which will be held every weekend. Rewards will be given based on the results of the war, and those results will be counted towards the newly added Alliance ranking. Alliance Omega War will initially run as a beta service once it's updated, so please give us your feedback on this feature. We'll be looking forward to active participation from Alliances. So, it will only be hosted on the weekends, and I asked for clarification if it will be set times to queue up like the current Omega War, if it has time windows like the DZ2X points, we need some clarification on that. But this is going to test your Alliance's time, coordination, and commitment. As it's a beta feature, Netmarble needs your constructive feedback. Don't go in there with something like, tone deaf update, dead game, I quit. No one wants to hear you if you say that, because you're not providing any solid reasoning or feedback. It's just personal bias. So please none of that. Feel free to discuss it in the comments below or in my Discord, link below. Agents can start playing the Alliance Omega War 2 weeks after the Eternals update is complete. So that's 11/17, it'll be active. However, you won't be able to queue up until 11/19 or 11/20, depending on what is considered the weekend to Netmarble. To piggyback the Alliance War comes the new ranking system, Alliance Rankings. The total contributions for Alliance members will determine their Alliance ranking on the server. Current contributions are limited to donations, check-ins, and Alliance loyalty, but it'll be updated to take content usage into account as well. Alliance rankings will be updated every week and the season rewards will be awarded. Now, this will solidify the fact that you need to be in a top-notch alliance that matches your playstyle and reward desires. This will make players want to continuously improve and get better, spend more time in the game, and coordinate. It's a needed change. Any metric is a good feature to me. Now, another related feature is the Elite Ranking. Agents can check the strongest players on the server, and a list will be divided into ranks by squad and ranks by hero type. A special symbol will be awarded to the top player. Now, this change again is a metric folks can use to measure themselves up against the rest of the community. No rewards or bonus mentioned. However, that doesn't mean there isn't one, but there also really doesn't need to be one anyway. It's just a nice metric to measure up against the top players. See where you stand. Coming in from Dev Notes number 2, Transmutation, aka Rerolling Gear. Convert costumes and Omega cards to those of other heroes. You can use the transmutation to change your costume and Omega cards to be usable for other heroes in your squad. For costumes, only the hero that can equip it will change. All of its information and stats are retained. So what that's saying is when you transmute an item, only the hero that can quote-unquote wear it will change. All of those god rolls that you have will stay god rolls. Now, for Omega cards, only the hero exclusive stat will be converted and applied. This is different in a way that the exclusive is a stat, but all the others will not change. So, transmutation criteria. Costumes of 4 to 6 star regional and special costumes can be transmuted, including nano-infused costumes. Omega cards, 4 to 6 star rare and special Omega cards can be transmuted. So you can't transmute anything lower than a 4 star, and it has to be a region or special for a costume or a rare and a special Omega card. The generic gear and cards are not able to be re-rolled. Now I'm still indifferent about this without seeing the cost or other restrictions in the detailed patch notes. Will there be a high crystal cost? will the item be locked from re-rolling once it's equipped for a period of time. I do not want to see people just bounce from one hero to another after nerfs or buffs come around, so I'll reserve passing judgment on this until the notes come out. Battle badge crafting. This is coming in as one of the top 3 features of this patch and highly requested by the community, only next to Alliance Wars. See, Netmarble listens, guys. A function that allows agents to craft and acquire 4 through 6 star Blitz battle badges will be added. The previous star grade battle badges will be used as crafting material. We are also planning to allow agents to achieve collections or increase their power through battle badge crafting. So, no cost detailed, however, it's my assumption that you're going to need 6, not 5, of the previous rarity to craft the following badge. So you're going to need 6 4 stars to craft 1 5 star. You're going to need 6 5 stars to craft a 6 star. For cards and gear, you use a primary piece of the gear or card and 5 other to do a upgrade, so that's 6 total. We are crafting here, not upgrading, so that's where my train of thought's coming from. I have hundreds of these badges stored across characters, so I can't wait for this. Last but not least, we have Nano Fusion Costume Option Changes. A function that allows for changing the Nano Fusion costume options will be added. Nano Fusion costume options, man, try saying that 5 times fast. It only affects the bonus stats, just like the current costume options except for Nano. So lots of folks have been really displeased with the inability to re-roll the exclusive Nano roll, and this is just an adjustment to account for that. Can't imagine rolling HP on my nanoed boots. That's how you ruin your week right there. But at least you can re-roll it now. No word on if it's an additional cost or it's a feature simply while nanoing. We'll find out next week on Dragon Ball. Wait a second, wrong universe. Sorry, folks. We will see on 11.3. And I did the rhyme thing again. Well, anyway, folks, if you stuck it out until the end, thank you so much for listening and being a part of the MFR community and the CCC community. Leave me feedback in the comments below or in my Discord and possibly get featured on my next weekly BS video. Take care, everyone.